At the Family to Family Conference, it was a variety of things. So you get specific information on things that you're interested in. I learned about ABLE accounts. I learned about making like a vision board or vision goals for my child, taking it 1 year at a time, but you can also go to 5 years. And I also learned about special needs trust funds. Had no idea what any of these things meant. Families to Families also had great vendors. Not only were they asking if you need services, but a lot of places I could actually volunteer, have my daughter to volunteer, and you learn a lot. You meet people, you have fun, you can make connections. It was a wonderful experience for my first time.
We work together. It's a network. We all work together. We're all mission driven. We want our families to be successful, to be in touch with community organizations that are going to help our families. When you're a special needs parent, it's very difficult to navigate the process. So partnering with Family to Family, we're always sending families to each other. We're working together to make sure that all of our families get the right information and that they can assert their rights as parents of children with special needs, and we can make a better community.
My name is Renee Parker, and this is my son, James Parker, and we are here today because we support Family to Family. We've been members of Family to Family and their group since 1994, and why we're here today is James is the owner of customized self-employment business called Shredding on the Go. And James loves shredding. And we discovered this and did a person-centered plan in 2010. And we first heard about the idea of self-employment from Family to Family when James was in 8th grade. And Family to Family has been a huge part of our family. They have helped us navigate the healthcare system, the school system especially, and transition and what to do after James got out of high school. Family to Family has been a part of it all the way through, and I cannot highly recommend enough Family to Family. Come and learn all the different aspects of the disability community and how to help your family. That's what Family to Family does.
I work with families to have a master plan to get them from transition from childhood to adulthood. And that's what we're here speaking about today, making sure they have a plan for their family. And so I'm also a parent, and my connection with Family to Family Network is I sat in, Mary Jane was my first ever class that I ever sat in about before I started my journey on advocacy, and she was like, you're gonna do great things one day. And so here I am. This is my first speaking engagement with Family to Family, so that's kind of exciting to see the evolution, and this network that Family to Family has is amazing because I refer out to them a lot of times because they have all the tools that families need to get from point A to point Z. So it's a great opportunity. It was a great conference as well. It was amazing.
So Family to Family works with parents and guardians and helps them to understand the services that are needed for their children as they grow up and as they age out, and all of those services that are out there that are available that they might not know about, and which is a lot of the same work that we do is trying to help parents to understand how to prepare for when their children become young adults, and what did they do to prepare their kids for when they're no longer around. And so it's a good collaboration because we do a lot of the same trainings, and Family to Family knows a lot more about the specific state and government programs and how to get parents to understand what they need to be doing now to prepare for later.
I first got connected with Family to Family because the executive director, Mary Jane Williams, had her son, Christopher, wanted to be in our Houston Community College Vast Academy. And so he is one of our successful alumni that graduated from our Spring Branch campus. And ever since then, we've just been, connected and working together. We're fellow advocates.
I attended this years ago. not as a board member, but it's a great place for families to get information. The vendors are like family. We all start to see each other at the different events, and it's a really good place for families to get information from us. They can come to, in my law practice, they can come up to our booth and ask us questions, and we can give information. And you have a lot of the vendors giving talks today, and you've got the people that understand the different talks that they're giving, and it's a great place for families that may be overwhelmed with the issues with kids with disabilities to come and get information and then talk to other family members here. So it's a great place to get that support and learn stuff from the vendors. And in my situation, I meet with the vendors also and get their information so I can refer them to my clients. So it's a wonderful place, and that's the one thing that we tell our parents is you have to look after your mental health, your physical health, and then come to these places, allow them to socialize with other parents that are in the same situation that they are, and talk with these vendors who are, all the vendors are fantastic. And so these events like Family to Family just helps encourage and educate families on what they can do and need to do. So